Alright, well, everyone, I just got done watching one hell of a movie. And this will be the final one that I do a review for. Oh boy. First of all, and second of all, um, I'm gonna add something to this video as well about gameplay that's supposed to be happening tomorrow, which may not happen tomorrow. I just don't know yet. Two, I got the bike fixed finally, so let's get to that review, shall we? Hi everyone, Dragon Souls here, and welcome to this final movie review of Fast 9. That's right, Fast 9, and I want to give a massive shout out to two people. Um, my best friend, may his soul rest in peace, Danny, and her and his daughter, the Redneck Nation Roberts, who gave me this who donated this movie to me, the digital code to me, before he passed away and before I moved out of the old place. Okay. Um, and furthermore, just let you know, you may not want to watch the rest of this part because maybe spoilers if you haven't seen this movie yet. Okay, so since those who are still here and want to watch, listen to this, um, Dom from the Fast and the Furious, you're one crazy motherfucker. At the beginning, him and his girlfriend was in a vehicle, and they was driving towards the edge, and there was a bridge there, but it was been taken out because they was blowing it up, and the other two was driving on it to get to the other side of it. And then she's like, Dom, she did there, she Dom, there's no, there's no bridge. And he's like, well, we're just gonna have to make one. And I'm like, what? Did this just turn into a Dukes of Hazzard? And all of a sudden, he did that unthinkable, had a hook going to the other side, and then had the car go flying over there, and I sitting there singing, just a good old boys, never meaning no harm, beats all you ever saw, been in trouble with the law to the day they was born. And I sit there going, yeah. And she's like, well, that's one way to do it. What I did not know is John Cena. Da, 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 you can't see me. Da, 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 da. Good actor in this movie, and it was in between him being a bad guy at the beginning, and him being a good guy at the beginning. I mean, at the end of it. What the twist here was, I did not know all this time Dom actually had a son, actually had a brother, and he revealed it, and they showed what happened in the past. You know, when he was a kid, that his brother went off and killed their dad, and he didn't know it until he wound up going to jail or prison because he killed a guy. You know, until Don went off and killed a guy for saying what he said about his dad, and he went nuts and went off and killed him. Um, and he was working on vehicles, you know, in the prison, you know. And then all of a sudden, that's when they were sitting there talking about the brake line. And there was like a brake line or something that was in the front in the vehicle, you know. And he was working on it, and he told him that you had to replace it because it looked like it's been sliced, it's been cut, you know. And he looked into it, and he realized right there, that was the last person. The last person was underneath the hood. His dad's hood was his young brother, and his young brother was underneath the hood, and he actually cut the brake line to where he actually crashed and blow up like he did, and die and everything. John Cena on this movie is actually his brother and plays as Dom's brother on this movie, and that was a twist. I never seen that one coming at all. Now my good friend Danny, before he passed away, he told me, I asked him about the Fast 9 that his daughter gave to me, the digital version, and he said, "Oh man, have you seen that movie yet?" I said, "No, I haven't. I'm not gonna watch it until I get moved into that new place." Why? I said, "Have you seen it?" He said, "Oh yeah, I have seen it." He said, "I won't spoil it. I won't tell you what it's all about, but man, you gotta see it." This movie. I know some people shit on this movie, but this movie is one hell of a good movie. They did a damn good job on it. So I said, okay, when I get a chance, and when I get moved in and settled in, I'll go ahead and watch it. Well, I saved the best for last because after hearing so much about it, and Reddit Nation Roberts didn't just send and donated me one copy of it. She sent me 2 copies of it. One was the regular one, the 2 hours and 22-minute long, and she sent me the director's cut, which is 2 hours and 29 minutes long, which means they added more to it than the first one, than the original one. So I said, you know what? I want to see the whole thing. I don't want to see just half, you know? I want to see what actually goes on in this movie. And boy, I'm glad I did. I took my headphones, my gaming headphones, and I put them on so I can listen to the surround sound. And oh my God, I was in tears. I had to blow my nose a lot. And all that. I had a lot of tissues that had to be used, but oh my God. This has, and the guy that it was that on one of the Fast and Furious shows, where it looks like the Chinese guy got blown up in the car. Oh, that was my TV. That got blown up in the car. Actually, did not get blown up in the car. He actually survived. He actually faked his death on that movie because he was back on this movie, and that was another twist. And so later on, John Cena, after being a bad guy throughout almost the whole movie, to find out later on, he actually turned from a bad guy to a good guy. And what the hell is this part? I thought this was the Fast and Furious, not astronauts. He said, "What? How the hell were you gonna get that? Strap us in with a rocket and shoot our asses to outer space? Hey, that's not a bad idea." I thought they were joking. Like, oh come on, you've been joking this whole time on this movie on a lot of things. Astronauts cannot be one of them. I'll be dipped in shit and rolled in dough. That's exactly what they did. And, and there was the same damn car that blew up, and then when they put the rocket onto the car, and all of a sudden he's like, well, one thing it didn't do, it blew up. Boom! I was like, you had to say it, didn't you? Like, they're doing it here again? Wait a minute, are they fucking serious? It's going to blow up on them. And luckily it didn't, because they went out, actually did go out in outer space. And he's like, you know what? I don't think anybody's gonna believe us. You know what? I know you're right. Oh my god. This movie, the Fast and Furious movie, I would definitely recommend everybody either rent the movie if you ain't got the money to buy it, or if you have the money to buy it, I would strongly recommend you buying this movie. I will, just like Cruella de Vil, I will watch this movie. I can watch this movie more than once. It is that fucking good. I'm gonna give this movie 2 thumbs up. 5 stars. That hit my funny bone. 5 stars. And hate me if you want to. A grand solid 10 out of 10, baby. This movie is definitely worth it. It is funny as shit. It keeps you entertained. I got the director's cut and the regular, so I didn't have to worry about watching both to see what happens. You know, I got to see it, and oh my god, I loved it. I fell in love with this movie. I really did. And if they make another Fast and Furious movie, I will watch it too. And I swear to God, I'm hoping they make a lot more video games of the Fast and Furious, because if they do, you can bet your sweet ass I'm gonna get it, and then I will do a full gameplay of it. Now, now that that's over with, let me talk about something real quick before I end the video. There may not, it's on the corner how I feel tomorrow, there may not be no live streams tomorrow at all. And allow me to explain, okay? For those who are long-time subscriber of mine, y'all know how I've been having dizzy spells. Okay? And I'm going to explain about these dizzy spells. Okay? The dizzy spells I've been having is all because back in 2003, when I was working at Walmart at the time, car pusher, me and my brother was. And I had a scooter accident that night. Threw my brother sideways, threw me forward, landed on my head, on the back of my head, right here, knocked me out, knocked me unconscious, put me in the hospital for the whole time, throughout for one night or 2 nights, whatever. You know, I might have been in there for a couple of weeks, for a week. You know, they thought I was in a coma over that. You know, and I can't. I lost half my memory over that. You know, my face was all fucked up, and this scar right here was no accident. Okay, this scar you're seeing on my chin, that was no accident. That was part of the accident. The scooter accident, that was one of them. Okay, my face was fucked up. I mean, really fucked up. My cousin saw it. My cousin D-Back saw it. He came in there and saw it. My brother saw it. My mom saw it. Hell, my even my ex-wife and her sister saw it. Saw the whole thing. They was all there. Okay. Um. So I was supposed after I got out of hospital, and I got back to normal. Everything went back to normal where I can go back to work. Okay. My doctor, my family doctor, I won't say his name, but he ain't a doctor anymore. He retired years ago. But he was my family doctor, and he told me I need to come back to the doctor so I can get a head exam. Let them check my head out and do a head exam, to see if there's any damage happened up there, I never went. Okay, I never went. I was fine. I never went. And now as of this day, I'm regretting it. Now, I really am regretting to not doing that. I wish I went. Because ever since now, every so often I've been having dizzy spells. And I'm gonna show y'all something, okay? I'm gonna do this on purpose, alright? That's how my eyes been doing, or sometimes that's how my eyes been doing whenever I have a dizzy spell. Okay? Today, on the other hand, I just got done eating. I don't know if it's because I ate a breakfast burrito from the gas. I went to the gas station today before I got my bike fixed. That is. I went walking to the gas station and I bought me a breakfast burrito. Okay, that thing was so damn good. It was so damn good. It made me sick. Okay, and before I came down, before I felt sick to my stomach. Okay, I I was getting the dizzy spells, and here's what it looked like with my eyeballs. My eyeballs was actually going like this. I'm not kidding. That's what my eyeballs was doing. When I was sitting here watching half of SmackDown, my eyeballs was doing that. And I mean, it was bad. I mean, very bad. It's a good thing I was sitting down because if I had stood up, I would have hit the table. I would have hit the table and fell on the floor, and I would have been in the hospital right now because of it. That's how bad it was. I mean, it was really bad. And after it was over with, I thought it was over with. I got sick. I got sick to my stomach. It felt like someone had died in my family. And felt like I had the flu. I was getting really cold, you know. Then I was getting hot, So I turned the air on, I turned the heat on, and then I said, well, and then I stood up, and when I did, that's when I got dizzy again. And I got to where I was almost nearly falling over on things. Went to bed. I slept for 2 or 3 hours. Got me some good rest. But when I laid in the bed, my eyeballs did that again. Same fucking thing, and it's been doing it, and I've been having dizzy spells all day. I have been feeling sick all day. Luckily, I'm feeling a little bit better right now, but I'm not gonna count my chickens before they hatch. I don't know what's going on right now. I shouldn't have had that breakfast burrito like it did this morning, but I did, and I wish now I didn't. So until tomorrow comes and see how I feel. If you don't see a live stream tomorrow, that's because I'm not feeling good, and I'm trying to get some rest, and so that way I can come back to streaming. I want to come back to streaming tomorrow because I want to play that game, Far Cry 6. I really want to play it. So I'm gonna try my best to come back to live streaming tomorrow. But if not, if you don't see me on live streaming tomorrow, then you'll know what happened. Okay, so that's what happened. That's what happened today. Okay, I got and like I said, I got that bike fixed, the front tire fixed. I will report right now and tell y'all. I looked at the inner tube that looked like we put the air into it. Someone took a knife to it. Not kidding. I looked at it. I looked into it, and it was cut on purpose. It was cut on purpose, and I know where. I don't know who did it, but I know where it was. Where it was from. I was at Walmart doing a little bit of shopping. Somebody apparently knew my bike there. Somebody apparently knew my bike. Okay. And they have security cameras. Okay, they have security cameras at Walmart. But Walmart is the kind of company that doesn't give a fuck, you know. They're just there for show. Okay. Somebody tampered with my front tire and slashed the damn tube. We put the thing into it and put the air in it. That they slashed it. They cut it. So I fixed it. I got it fixed up. So hopefully where nothing like that will happen again. But I don't know. But yeah, I looked into it, and that's what I looked. And when I took that tube out, and I took my magnifying glass to see it, and I seen 2 different cuts. I seen 2 different cuts. There was a cut on this side, and there was a cut on this side. On the top, and one on the bottom. The bottom one is where they got really good. They got real good there. They was trying to do it on top on this side here. They couldn't get nowhere. So they decided to go on the other side, the bottom, and get it right there. And that's where they did. So yeah, like I said, I don't know who did. I'm not about to go to Walmart and ask them to look at the video footage of what happened that day, because quite frankly, Walmart employees down there that supposed to be looking at the security cameras are fucking lazy as shit, and only there for a paycheck. That's it. Thank you all so very much for watching this movie review of Fast 9. John Cena is one hell of an actor, and so is the guy that played Dom. He is also as well. Thank you all for watching this review, seriously, and a huge shout out to the Redneck Nation Roberts and her dad. And yes, her dad definitely agreed with me, because he told me before he passed away he loved this movie. He gave it 2 thumbs up. He gave it 5 stars and a grand solid 10 out of 10 as well. And he said he would definitely recommend me or anybody else to watch this movie if you love Fast and the Furious. Thank you, Redneck Nation Roberts, so very much. And I'm looking forward to watching more movies that you send to me, and I will do a review for them, and I will give you shout-outs for them as well. You know that. Thanks for watching, everyone. Y'all have a wonderful day. Dragon Souls, signing out. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow.